Hello, fellow cyborgs, and welcome to another day of Quotidian Cyborg. Today, I'm going to be doing the summer reading tag. I was tagged by Hillary, and this was created by Amy Jane Smith. As you know, we are now into September, which means we can officially call it autumn. However, where I live in California, as Hillary so aptly put it, Californians deal with summer far, far longer than other places in the world. Of all of the seasons, California pretty much only knows how to do summer, and it does it 3/4 out of the year. Question 1 is, what 3 books do you want to read this summer? And since California's summer is going to last probably through Christmas, I'm just going to tell you the 3 books that I definitely want to get to by the end of the year. This is Arcadia, a play by Tom Stoppard, which was recommended to me from Clara from Books and Questions. I've been really enjoying reading plays recently, and this is one that I definitely want to get to by the end of the year. This is Call of the Undertow by Linda Cracknell. I bought this probably 4 months ago and was super excited to read it then. This has to do with a woman who tries to live a solitary life in Scotland. She's a cartographer and somehow befriends a young boy and has to deal with, being a mother or, being a guardian sort of thing. It's got a lot of buzzwords in there that really intrigue me, but I just haven't taken the time to pick it up. So gotta do that by the end of the year, Amanda. And this is Ancillary Mercy by Anne Leckie. This is the wrap-up of the Imperial Rotch trilogy. I have loved Ancillary Justice and Ancillary Sword, which are books 1 and 2. And this came out in October of last year, and I finished rereading Ancillary Sword to prep me for getting to this, and then I never got to it, but I really want to finish up this trilogy this year. It's one of my 2016 reading goals, and I really just want to spend more time with Awesome Breck, who is the main character in here. Question 2, which character most embodies the traits of summer? I'm going to have to go with Staniel Kowalski from Tennessee Williams' play A Streetcar Named Desire. I don't have a copy of this, but I definitely need one. So Kowalski, especially when played by the glorious Marlon Brando, is alluring at first, but in the end, ultimately hot-headed, mercurial, sweaty, and quietly dangerous. And those are some of the things that I would say summer has as traits on the flip side of the coin, because most people love summer, cheerful, bright, sunny summer, but for me, that's not quite what summer is. Question number 3, what book do you most closely associate with the physicality of summer? This is a recent read, and you will have seen a book review of this already up during the month of September. This is Heat Lightning by Helen Hull, and this paints such a vivid, claustrophobic picture of the sweaty, dusty, heat, headache, stuffiness of summer, and that's actually one of the reasons why I didn't get on with this as well as I would have liked, but it definitely fits this question. Question number 4, what books do you like to read on holidays, and do you have any books that hold specific memories? So the books that I like to read on holiday mostly are easier reads, because chances are on holiday I'm not going to be spending a lot of time being able to focus on reading, so something quick and easy and something that just propels me along, especially if holiday starts with a plane journey. I'm really bad at focusing on reading in airports and on planes, even though I would love to be able to be a reading machine in that situation, but it just isn't so. Some books that hold specific memories of places, either on holiday or otherwise. I have one here. This is Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde and Other Stories by Robert Louis Stevenson. I picked this up in Edinburgh in Scotland when I was there over a year ago, and this copy of it I will not give away, even though I didn't particularly love the stories in here, because it's just so essentially Scottish. And this is my copy of the Night Circus, which I will always equate with Denny's, the restaurant diner. I personally love diners as far as restaurants go. It's where I take myself out to eat when I go on dates with myself. That's a healthy self-care sort of thing. I was reading this in Denny's, and the server who was helping me get my food and feed myself, she saw the cover and asked me about it, and so now I will always remember reading the Night Circus in Denny's, and frankly that is a lovely place for me to remember and attach to this book. Question 5, if you could go on holiday with any author, who would you go with, where would you go, and what questions would you want to know from them? So I chose to go on holiday with Emily Dickinson, and I think that we should just go to like a quiet cabin somewhere. I don't even really care, because the whole vacation is going to be us being introverts, us writing poetry next to one another, and us just talking about life and things, because that's a sort of vacation that I would love, just like a quiet reading, chatting with someone that you care about. And though I don't know Emily, I feel like we could, chat and get on pretty well for like a week tucked away in a cabin. Question number 6. What's your book of the year so far? Book of the year, Book of My Life, East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Question number 7. How did you spend the summer holidays as a child? One place that we would go to quite a bit, and we went to quite a bit in my childhood, was Catalina Island, which is a small island off the coast of California. It's just this quiet little town. I remember the shops that would have mermaid trinkets in them because I collected mermaid things as a kid, and finding mermaids on the mainland is not as easy as finding them on islands. There was a mini golf that we used to go and adore going to, and it was just this quiet little like beachy resort, but you didn't like have to do beach stuff. It's still one of my most favorite places to visit. Question number 8. What are your plans this summer? Well, this summer my plan was to just like have a summer vacation and do whatever I want, and that was super successful. I have some travel plans coming up toward the end of the year and into the new year. As far as job plans, I don't want to think about being an adult yet, so fortunately I do not have to face that reality at the moment, so I'm going to try to keep the anxiety levels low, the worry not within my sphere in my mind, and just enjoy all the books that I get the chance to read, all the friends that I get to hang out with, and all the videos I get to create for you. Though summer is over and not everyone lives in a place that remains hot and ridiculous like California, I would still like to tag some people who I don't think have done this tag. I would like to tag Acacia Ives, Winks and Ink, Kate Howe, M.A. Anders, and Taylor from T Reads. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and had a lovely summer. May autumn bring us some amazing crunchy red leaves and pumpkin scented things and wonderful books that we'll be reading. I hope that you have a lovely autumn, and I will continue to see your shining faces. Theoretically, I can pretend to see them for the next upcoming months of autumn. Until next time, please continue to be lovely. You are a crunchy leaf blowing in the wind. You are a leaf on the wind. Just another quick thank you to all of my patrons who are supporting this channel on Patreon. Your continued support means so much to me. It just makes me feel all happy and bubbly on the inside. I hope that you are having a lovely day and that you are reading some amazing books.